Um, it's me. I haven't done an update in a couple days or a couple weeks because I've been so sick. If I'm not puking, I'm sleeping. So, ooh, okay, that's better. So I'm feeling better today, and I thought I would go ahead and do my update. I am 9 weeks and 1 day today. So, and I'm feeling good today. I think actually my morning sickness has been easing off for the last few days. Yesterday I felt pretty good. Yesterday was my anniversary, so we went to, where did we go? Oh, we went to Ruby Tuesdays and ate dinner, and we went to see a movie. We went and saw The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. So, I actually talked my husband into watching a movie I wanted to go see. Which, by the way, I recommend it. It's a very, very good movie. Of course, you know, with my hormones, I cried most of the movie, and even when I laughed, I cried. So, but you know, that makes for a good movie. Trying to think, as far as the pregnancy goes, everything is going really good. I had a doctor's appointment yesterday. I had another ultrasound, which of course I left my ultrasound picture at work. So I'll probably just post a little, like little 30-second something tomorrow or something that just shows the ultrasound picture itself, because I sure did forget it at work. I took it to work to make a copy for my husband, and I left it there in the scanner, of course. Luckily, I'm the only one who uses my desk, so. Let me think. What is going on? Oh, I don't know if anybody can tell that I've lost weight, but I started at 152, no, 151, and I'm down to 136. So, I have lost weight. I've been throwing up constantly, and actually tonight was the first time I've been able to eat like a full dinner. I've been able to eat lunch for about 3 days. That's been wonderful. But a full dinner tonight, and I had 4 pieces of pizza. It might come back and bite me in the butt later, but I don't care. I went through like 2 weeks. I am not joking you. 2 weeks of being constipated. This was the most terrible 2 weeks of my entire life. I mean, doing nothing for 2 weeks. So, of course, I had to get something over the counter. I had to call my doctor and find out what I could take. And I can't even tell you the name of it because I can't remember what it was. What was the name of it? Correctol in a little pink box. Worked about 6 hours. It said you could take anywhere from 1 to 3 of these pills. So I took 2. I should have just taken 1. And actually, before it actually made me go, I cramped real bad, and it hurt so bad I passed out once. So, yeah. And then on top of all that, the next day, I had been feeling pretty good with my morning sickness for about 2 days. And then on top of all this, I finally take that medicine to make me, you know, feel better, and I get a stomach flu for 2 days. So I was on the couch puking my brains out for 2 days. I thought it was just my morning sickness rearing up, but my mom actually said that like 3 people that she worked with, and my dad said 2 people that he works with, so people that I'm around have had the stomach flu the same day. So I'm thinking that's what it was, because they were all acting the same way I was. So I just couldn't catch a break. I'm just ready to feel better, you know, so I'm hoping that today was the start of feeling better and being able to actually just be a happy pregnant person. So we'll see. I'm really hopeful for this. So, on another note, we've been trying some new things with my kids. The girls, my oldest is 4, my little one's 2, or 2.5. And they were sharing a bedroom. Well, it wasn't working out. I couldn't handle it anymore because they were into everything. They were getting into their drawers. They were just pulling things out. I mean, they were up till 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning getting into stuff no matter what I did. We have a video monitor so I can watch them, but you know, still, even when you're watching them, sometimes it's an infrared monitor, so sometimes you think you know what they're doing, but you really aren't sure, and when you go up there, it's worse than what you are actually seeing. Um, Although I do recommend the monitor for anybody. It's a great monitor. I bet it's going to be real good for the baby. And you can have up to 3 cameras, like in 3 different rooms, and just switch between the 3 with the same little TV monitor. So I separated the girls, and I put them in their own bedrooms. My oldest is doing just beautifully. I mean, only time she comes out of her room is to go potty, and then she goes back in there. And she's still in a pull up at night, just because she can't hold it all night long yet. But I think that had a lot to do with the little one too, because we you know, was telling her she couldn't come out because every time she came out, the little one came out, and it just wasn't working. So Kaylee can come out now, go potty, go back into her bedroom. She's doing fine. Shelby, we are going through having to let her cry it out in her room until she falls asleep. And it's the most horrible thing I've ever had to do in my life. It is just terrible. She cried for an hour tonight. I wanted to go up there so bad. My husband said, I don't hear anything. So, you know, I guess guys are better at it than we are. I don't know. But she made me feel terrible. But I think she finally fell asleep. And so now I'm doing this. I didn't want her screaming on the tape. So, I make everybody think I'm a terrible mom because I feel that way right now. But hopefully she'll get over this. I've bought like 6 books. Well, I haven't. I bought 2. My mom bought like 6 books and to give me on bedtimes and stuff, trying to get the kids to sleep. So hopefully I can read over those and figure out what the best method for my kids is going to be. We're going to be redoing our attic this spring. We've got the money finally, so we're just kind of waiting it out until it gets warm so that we can put just redo the whole attic to where it's an actual room, get the insulation and put a window in, you know, everything we need to do for the baby's room. So I'm really, really excited about that, and I'll keep updates as we start doing that. We'll probably get the crib after we do the attic. Because we're redoing the attic, I probably won't get the crib that I really want. It'll probably just be, you know, $100, $200 crib, and that'll pretty much be it. A used dresser or something, but, you know, that's okay. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I know there was other stuff I wanted to talk about. Oh, my new doctor, I'm probably going to have to split this into 2, so I apologize. My new doctor is wonderful. I really like him. I've been to him 3 times already. Of course, my next appointment, we're starting the 4-week appointments now, so my next appointment isn't until March 4th, but, you know, that's okay. That's all right. Like I said, I had another ultrasound, so I've had 2 so far, which is pretty cool, and it's just because he knew he couldn't hear the heartbeat yet, so he wanted to see it. I didn't ask what the heartbeat was at again. I'm so used to not knowing that I keep forgetting to ask. But wait until you see the ultrasound picture compared to my first one, because he or she has grown so much, like, wow, like huge, you know. Went from this little bitty thing like that to like that big, you know, on the picture anyway. So I'm pretty excited about that. I think I told everybody we already have a name picked out regardless. It's a neutral name. Since we're not going to find out what we're having, we're not going to find out if we're having a boy or a girl. Although we're not going to tell the ultrasound tech to, you know, stay above the waist or anything, obviously. We're just going to try and figure it out on our own, and, you know, if we know, then we know. If we don't, then that's fine, and if we're just not really sure, that's okay too, but we just want to make it a game between us, you know. My dad actually is going to find out. He wants to know, so that's fine. He can keep a secret, so I'm not worried about him. He'll hold it over my head the entire rest of the pregnancy when we find out. But we did pick a name. It's neutral. Of course, it'll just be spelled differently if it's a girl or a boy, but it'll be the same name. And I'm not going to tell anybody yet because I don't want to jinx myself, but I'll probably tell the name when I get into my 2nd trimester, when I just feel better about everything, just make sure that it sticks this time. But I'm feeling pretty good about the pregnancy itself, considering how sick I've been. So I'm hoping that